What's changed about my daily life now than before I started a seat at the table is the structure. I actually wake up having something to look forward to. Before I came to a seat at the table, of course, I had things that kept me productive, such as going to classes and maybe working a part time job as a student. But I didn't have my future kind of to focus on. I was more in survival mode, and so that distracted me from being able to really set out what I wanted to become when I graduated college. I think someone should consider donating to a seat at the table because they would actually see their contributions and where it's going. Like one of the things that I've gotten to have in my life since becoming a part of a seat at the table is swimming lessons, learning how to drive, actually having a car assigned to me, and just all the other things like healthcare and insurance and all those things cost money. And so the donation will go towards that, not just for me, but for all the rest of the seat at the table residents. The best part about being a part of a seat at the table is the familial aspect. It's something that I didn't have coming in here. Like I did have family, but it didn't always feel like that. And so just the mom, dad, brotherly, sisterly structure that a seat at the table holds, I would say that that's my best part of being here. One of the ways that I'll bring generational change for myself and for my family after leaving a seat at the table would be me using those life skills and spiritual growth, things that I picked up while being here, such as seeing Bob's leadership example and Chrissy helping us learn how to cook and all the mentorship that's been brought into our lives. I'll make sure that that won't be in vain. A seat at the table has put me in position to meet good mentors is because Bob's pretty good at networking. So he brought me around a lot of church leaders and also just being able to not only interact with the people that apparently Bob knew before I got here that poured into me while I was a young man, but being able to develop new relationships with the new people who take interest in being a part of what a seat at the table is doing here for us residents. If I were to describe the family meals that we have on Wednesdays and Sundays at a seat at the table home, I would say that it's very conversational. Like beyond the food being really good, thank you, Mama Chrissy, for that, and Bob when he helps. I would say that being able to go in depth about conversations that we as young people have is really rewarding. That you get that in your home because you don't always get that in a classroom. You can't always talk about it as in depth as you want to with your peers, but we do have the opportunity to do that amongst our roommates and our house parents.